Hmm.
Good morning, students. I welcome you to this new academic year 2020-21. You are in the 10th standard. We have to study hard to get success in the board exam. You are facing board exam, so don't waste the time. So don't waste the silly times in silly things. So try to study hard right from the beginning only. As you are in this mathematics class of the 10th standard, again you have to study 3 topics in this mathematics. First one is algebra. Second one is arithmetic. And third one is geometry. Along with these 3 topics, you have to study one of the new topic here in this academic year. So that is trigonometry. This one is new topic to you. Which is based on the triangles only. As you studied in your previous classes that the triangles based on the right angle triangle, this trigonometry is based. That means also very easy. So don't get confusion. Don't get any confusion about this trigonometry. That one is the easy. Then we will see at that time when we are studying the trigonometry. And then one more topic, that new topic is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is also one of the new topic, but already a little bit you studied in your 9th standard the basic things about the coordinate geometry, which is based on the graph. Graph is having the 4 quadrants now, like that. On the basis of the quadrants, you have to study here coordinate geometry. So let us start the first from the arithmetics. Okay, in the arithmetics you have to study first chapter, arithmetics progression. Arithmetics progression. This one is first chapter in the arithmetics. That one is also very easy, which is based on the number system. So before starting the arithmetic progression directly, first you know what about the progression. Progression means what? Progression means the sequence. Progression means the sequence. Sequence means the order. Or the systematic arrangement of the numbers. Systematic arrangement of numbers. What it means here, systematic arrangement means writing one by one. That is not only the main topic. That is not the main theme here. One of the theme is applied here in this arithmetic progression. So progression means only the orderly arrangement of the numbers. Orderly arrangement of the numbers are to be studied here. So progression means simple language, simple meaning. Progression means the arrangement of numbers. So arrangement of numbers is made according to the given theme. That theme is here. If the numbers are arranged here like this, for example, I give you here that the arrangement of the numbers are the, I will write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this, these are the numbers already you studied right from your LKG nursery classes. So these are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only the sequence. This is only the orderly arrangement of the numbers. So here, how it is called as the arithmetic progression. So before knowing to know about that, so progression means only just you say systematic arrangement of numbers according to one of the given theme. Okay, now so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dash 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 indicates here what? dash dash here indicates infinite number of numbers. Infinite numbers are here, so not a limited number here. If I put here full point, or if I not given here the dot dot dot, only 7 terms are here. Only 7 terms. This sequence restricts to only 7 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here only 7 terms are here. If I put the comma dash 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 dash, this one is infinite number of sets. So this comes in your sets chapter, real numbers chapter in your previous classes. As you already know, how many number of sets are there, how many numbers of sets are there, their characteristics, and then what are the properties studied. Already you studied in your previous classes. So anyhow, this one is progression. So in order to call it as the arithmetic progression, one of the term is treated as the constant. So first one is term number 1, or according to the alphabets, A is the starting term. So first term is A, or term number 1. First term is what? A, or term number 1, or A1. Second term is A2 or T2. A2 means first one is A, second one is A2. First one is term number 1, second term therefore T2. In the same way, third term indicates A3. It is T3. This one is A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, dash dash dash. So here that seventh term is here what? Seventh term is here A7. So A7 is T7. So try to understand the simple thing here. This one is no dot term. T is the term. So term number 1, term number 2, term number 3, term number 7, term number 70, term number 100. As the sequence indicates, that numbers are to be numbered here. That numbers are to be named here for A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A5, like this. Okay, now. Then what about the next aspect here? If the arithmetic progression indicates that the sequence having constant or fixed common difference in between the given terms. It means here what? The sequence, arithmetic progression means what? Progression means the sequence. Sequence means what? The orderly arrangement of the numbers. So sequence, orderly arrangement is nothing but the progression. But the arithmetic progression means here, if the sequence, that sequence of the progression is having constant or the fixed common difference between the given terms is known as the arithmetic progression. Very clear it is, very simple also. So try to understand again. Arithmetic progression means what? Arithmetic progression means the sequence having constant or the fixed common difference in between the given terms. It means what? So see here, this is the sequence. This is in the arithmetic progression only. This one is best example for the arithmetic progression only. So A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7 like this. These are the terms already I told. A1 is here 1, A2 is here 2, A3 is here 4, A4, this one is A7. So like this, these are the numbers. As the definition says that the arithmetic progression, that is that A, AN or the nth term. It means here this one is infinite number of sets, infinite number of sequence. So dash 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 is here now. So dash 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 here means this one is up to here 100 terms are there or 1000 terms are there or whatever it may be the terms. So last term is here numbered as AN or the TN. So last term is AN or the TN. TN means here what? Nth term. TN here means nth term. Nth term means what? Unknown term, that one is. Unknown term is to be calculated here. How it is unknown term calculated? Better try to understand here again. A is here term number 1. So A is here term number 1. A is here term number 1 plus how much is the difference here in between these two? How much is the difference in between these two? Means here 2 minus 1. The better you know that you have to deduct the smaller number from the biggest number. So 2 minus 1 is here 1. So here difference becomes 1. That common difference becomes here number 1. And then here that term number 3 is here. T3 is here 4. So in between again these two terms, the common difference here 3 minus 2 1. 4 minus 2, 4 minus 3 1. So like this here, this one is known as difference or the common difference. Already in the definition it becomes. So common difference becomes equal if in such a sequence, if the common difference becomes equal, such sequence is known as the arithmetic sequence, arithmetic progression. Better I think all you understand the topic here. Very simple topic is the arithmetic progression. So A is here first term, AN is here means what then? A1 here, this one is 1, this one is 2, 3, 1 is increased here, again 1 is increased here, again 1 is increased here. So here first term is also includes, this includes the first term also. First term, it means 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Here again 1 plus 2 becomes 3. That means here this T3 becomes A plus, it means A1 or T1 plus common difference. Okay now? So T1 or the A1 becomes here common difference, that is A plus N minus 1 D. This is the common formula which is used to calculate the unknown term in the sequence. So AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 D. Try to by heart this one and then try to remember this formula. This one is only the main. If you remember the formula, then you can solve the sums easily. Otherwise, it will become difficult. So very simple formula it is AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 D. So leave here and then already you know that progression means what? Progression means a sequence. Then already you know arithmetic progression means what? Arithmetic progression means the sequence is having, which is having the constant or the fixed common difference in between the given two terms. In between any two terms, the common difference becomes the equal. Such sequence is known as the arithmetic progression. So types of arithmetic progression. So these are of two types. These are of two types. Number 1, finite sequence or the finite arithmetic progression. Number 2, infinite. Already I told when explaining the meaning of the sequence. If I put here if I put here full point, this sequence becomes only is having 7 terms. If I put here comma and then dash dash dash, this becomes infinite. So finite sequence is that which is having definite terms which is having definite terms. The infinite set is known as, infinite sequence means here the sequence which is having infinite number of terms. That means countless number of terms. So infinite and then finite are the two types of the sequences. Okay now. So based on this A1, A2, A3, A7, AN. AN is here Tn. Tn is here A plus n minus 1d. Why this one is becomes here A plus n minus 1d? So again I will explain here that A is here, first term is A, that means T1. So A2 is here, T2 is here, A plus common difference. A3 is here, T3 is here, A plus 2 common difference are to be added here. So A4 is here, T4 is here, A plus 3D. See here, if the fourth term we require, if we require fourth term, we have to add 3 times of the common difference. So A plus 3D. A5 or the T5 is equal to A plus 4D. We have to add 4 times of common difference here. So very simple. T is applied here. A1 is no doubt T1 is equals to only A is here. No common difference to be added because this one is the starting term. This one is starting term. So for the starting term only we are adding here the how many common differences we require. So therefore, if the term is nth term, that is an or the Tn is equal to A plus, A is to be added common, no? A is to be added common in all the cases. So A plus, we have to, if here fifth term we require, 4D is to be added. Fourth term is required, 3 times of the common difference to be added. Second term is required, 1 common difference is to be added. So the 1 minus 1 is to be deducted here. So therefore, Tn is equal to n minus 1 here becomes n minus 1 terms of the common difference. Therefore, A plus n minus 1 d. So the term we require here, the required formula is here, Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 d. Therefore, the term or the formula is very clear that why this n minus 1 becomes. Why this n minus 1 becomes the how much term we require. No, that much term is to be calculated by applying this formula. We have to add for the beginning term, that one is A plus that how much term we require, no? That much minus 1 is to be deducted here. So nth term is calculated here. So an or the Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1d, n minus 1 common difference, that is n minus common 1 difference. So if we apply these, we can understand, we can solve the sums easily. Then this is the formula which is to be ultimately we have to by heart. So based on this formula we have to solve the sums in our next class. So all of you must try to write all these things in your fair 200 pages book you maintain. In that page you have to write here this one, and then again I will explain in the regular classes also. Again the same thing is to be explained, but before you have to write these all things in the 200 pages ruled notebook. Understood? Okay, bye.